Hi, welcome to 4-H on the Wild Side online edition. We're the Urban Nature Search team, and we're so happy to have you here this year. My name's Velociraptor, and my favorite part about the wild is trees, particularly giant sequoias. Over to you, Bear.
Hi, I'm Bear. My favorite part about the wild is how all the animals and plants kind of live in this one big ecosystem and all support each other like that.
Awesome. I'm Wolf, and my favorite part of nature is trees and how they can just grow so big, and they're just really cool, and I like them. On to you, B.
Hi, I'm B, and my favorite thing about nature are these teeny tiny cells that can make up these really creative and brilliant bigger organisms.
Hi, I'm River, and my answer is actually very similar to Bear. I love seeing how different things interact with each other in nature, how different plants and animals interact. I think it's so cool.
Hi, I'm Mushu. My favorite thing about nature is fire because I just like watching it. It's really mesmerizing and it's really cool.
Hi, I'm Kinkajou, and I really like meeting up with friends and talking about wildlife and how cool it is.
And my name is Bird, and one of the things I like best when I'm out in nature is when I can climb a tall mountain and have a great view and be up there with the clouds sometimes and feel the breeze. I just love being on the mountaintop. You might notice that all of us have a camp name, and we're going to encourage you to pick a camp name too, so that when we get together in person for our gathering and our session, you too will have a camp name in your little box. And so we're excited to have you do that. And we may not be out in nature right now, but we have a great program planned out with an awesome group of teens and adult coaches, and we're really glad you're here with us to share it. So onward we move.
Do you ever see nature in your backyard?
This case has been driving me insane. I just can't seem to put it together. I'm in an urban environment, but there's nature? But where do the plants and animals live? In the city? How do they adapt and interact with the other animals and people? This isn't right. I need to collect evidence. The following clips are some evidence that my team has put together for me. Take a close look. Here we see some turkeys wandering through someone's front lawn. It's not where turkeys are supposed to be. Well, that is where turtles are supposed to be, in a pond. The pond's in the middle of a park. That's where people are supposed to be. Very interesting. When collecting evidence, make sure you look both high and low, or you might miss things like this caterpillar. And of course, some ducks having fun. Now, when collecting evidence, keep in mind everything is evidence, even this dog. My team put together some good evidence, but I'm always going to need more. That's where you come in. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to conduct your own urban nature search to find out what wildlife is doing in an urban environment. Of course, to do this, you're going to need to know some guidelines.
Let's talk about our agreements for the project. Agreement number 1. Always ask for permission from an adult before going outside. Number 2. Be respectful to plants and animals. Don't touch, take photos instead. Number 3. Don't feed any of the animals. Number 4. Be aware of your surroundings. Number 5. Don't wander into areas where you should not. And number 6. Be curious and have fun.
Now that you understand our agreements, you're ready to conduct your own search. Go to the park, or even stay in your own backyard. Just be ready to make observations. B will show you what to look out for.
Today, I'm at the beautiful campus of Sac State, usually home to 30,000 students. Let's check out how the wildlife adapts to this urban landscape. Let's go.
While at Sac State,
I saw a few turkeys. This turkey was crossing the street and is far away from its normal habitat. I found this turkey cornered up next to the science building, and it's in a vulnerable location next to the street. Lastly, I saw this turkey eating up the remains of students' food. It has to sadly rely on the students' food in order to survive.
You will be filling out a bingo card to help in this lesson. Take a look at the card and think where you can find these objects. For example, you might find birds, decomposition, and a river in a nearby park. Once you go there, take note of what you see and make sure to mark it off on the bingo sheet, circling it, putting a cross by it, or marking it in any other way you want. To get a bingo, you can get 5 in a row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. However, this is not necessary. All you need to do is have fun and try to find as many objects of nature that you see. You may be wondering what the blank parts of the bingo sheet are. Well, they are wildcards. It's very fun to observe the world around you. If you like to draw, you are more than welcome to observe directly what you see or take a picture and draw that. Your observations are very important to us, and I'm sure everyone would like to see what you found during your little urban nature search. Remember to be properly masked and follow basic safety procedures.
If you found any wildlife that you did not get to put into your bingo sheet, don't worry about it. For each of the 5 categories, whether that be a habitat you saw, a cool animal or insect, or maybe a source of food or water, there are 5 wildcard squares where you can put down anything you want onto your bingo sheet. Try to make sure that you take as many observations as you can as well. Try to recall anything from the color, shape, or size, or the species they interact with, the food they eat, or the location of said wildlife. Try to take as many notes as you can. If not, that's perfectly fine. Just try to come into class prepared to talk about all the cool wildlife that you've seen around your neighborhood. I'll try to see you later in class.
This case is all starting to come together. Maybe when we meet in class, I'll be able to finally figure out what nature is doing in an urban environment and how they adapt. Your observations will help me to get there. Thank you for conducting your own urban nature search.